Oklahoma State University is offering farmers and ranchers a helping hand amid the ongoing drought. OSU is offering farmers and ranchers a chance to test their water and feed at a reduced rate. This afternoon, Dr. Amy Hagerman with the OSU Extension Office is here to talk more about how this will help the agriculture industry in our state. Dr. Hagerman, thank you so much for being with us today.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
So start by telling us the different tests that you all are offering farmers and why they are important.
So OSU Extension offers a wide variety of tests. Some of our most popular tests are things like soil tests, but we also offer these really critical water and forage tests for right now while we're having these drought impacts in the state. The three tests that we're offering a reduced rate on are our livestock water test, which will actually be reduced to $5 from $15. Our basic forage test, which will be reduced to $4 from $14. And our nitrate toxicity test, which is reduced to $2 from $6. And we really hope that producers take advantage of these tests to protect the safety and health of their livestock.
Well, let's talk about why those tests might offer up very valuable, important information to farmers and ranchers.
So let's think about ponds first. We expect drought to reduce our surface water availability, and as pond levels go down, it actually concentrates some of the things like nitrates in the water that can be harmful to livestock at certain concentrations. So getting that water test on your pond to make sure that it's safe to continue to use for your livestock is really important. And then we go to the basic forage and the nitrate toxicity test. Drought's really hard on the grass. It's not just an impact on the quantity of grass that's available for the animals to graze on, but also the quality of that grass. We saw a big problem earlier in this summer during the flash drought around nitrate poisoning for livestock. So getting those nitrate toxicity tests done on grass is really important. And then we think about the number of hay bales that are coming into the state for livestock. They're coming in from much further away. All different kinds of forages are being baled to be fed to livestock. And it's a really delicate balance on what that ration looks like to get animals the nutrition they need through the winter. So getting the testing done to make sure that a balanced nutrition is fed to the cattle or whatever they're feeding with that hay, that's what the basic forage test is really for, to develop that basic ration.
How big of an impact has the drought had on the agriculture industry here in Oklahoma? I mean, we were just talking about the hay, just the feed, keeping your livestock nourished, but then you're seeing other areas. I'm sure it's just been a big impact.
We're really thankful for the rain that has come in recently because we really needed it, but it's going to take a lot of rain to bust this particular drought. The soil moisture levels are very low. And so that has a lot of different impacts in the state. It's a historic drought that we're in right now. Different parts of the state are affected than maybe what we have seen in the past, particularly that south central part of the state that's been really severely affected. And that has a lot of consequences, right? It's not just forage availability, but it's also things like wildfire risk. Goes up when you've got very dry grasses. It's affecting our crops. So our wheat crop is in the ground, and this rain is going to make a really critical difference for a lot of our wheat producers in getting that wheat up so that we have a crop here in the state. That's another important forage for our cattle. But then Oklahoma is a major wheat producer in the world. And so you put all of these factors together and it just ripples out across all of our rural economies, whether we're talking about inputs being purchased for production, whether we're talking about hunting and fishing in the state and the availability of habitat for wildlife, or even just thinking about outdoor recreation going into the fall.
Sure. Well, and then the long-lasting impacts, it goes far beyond just, this one season, this one year where we're seeing extreme dry. It'll last for a while. Real quick, Doctor, for people that would like to take advantage of the services that the OSU Extension Office is offering, how can they find more information?
So OSU Extension has an office in all 77 counties where these tests can be submitted or where they can find out more information about the proper way to take a forage test out of hay bales or to take a water test from your local pond. So you could just contact your county extension office, talk to the educator and the staff members there, and they'll be able to provide you additional information. All of those offices are listed on our OSU extension webpage. And we also have drought resources. There also have a lot of online resources people can reference as well on our drought page for OSU extension.
Very good. Dr. Hagerman, thank you so much for your time and expertise this afternoon.